Thank y'all for giving me a few minutes of your time to tell you about the American Cancer Society and cancer in general and ways you can volunteer. What would you say if 3 commercial airline flights went down and everybody died? You'd probably be sad for the families. This affects me too, so I got to tell you all that right off the bat. And then say the same or another 3 commercial flights were completely full and they went down and everybody died again tomorrow and Sunday. We'd probably cut off flights like we do, or like we did for 9/11, and try to find out what the problem was, and that's how many people die every day from cancer. Like 3 commercial flights worth of people. So that's one of my big things, volunteering wise. And let's see. So for men, you and I, one of us will get cancer at some point in our lifetime if we live it out. And for women, it's 1 in 3. And it comes from obviously tobacco use, alcohol, not eating right, too much stress, things like that. And in Virginia, there'll be, the American Cancer Society estimates 38,720 new cases of cancer this year alone. Smoking's a big one, and of all the cancers even, 60% of cancers are brought on by ourselves. And the World Health Organization estimates that somewhere around 5.4 million people all around the world will die from lung cancer alone. And for women, it is lung and bronchial cancers, breast cancer, and then colorectal. And for men, it's the same, lung, bronchial, but prostate, and then colorectal are the #1 killers. And so I help with the American Cancer Society, and the Relay for Life is our event, and that's what I do. It's an overnight team event, or you can come as an individual, and you walk, and we raise awareness like we do here for things to the community. We have games and lots of fellowship, and we raise money for research. And we honor our survivors with a lap. And a survivor for the American Cancer Society in our local office over in the West End is anyone who gets diagnosed with cancer. From that day forward, you're a survivor. So that's what we define a survivor as. And so cancer affects us all, but it is preventable, and it is the #1 health concern in America. And in the Mechanicsville Relay that I'm a part of, on the committee, we've raised roughly $1.75 million, I said that wrong, but of money for research in the years that we've been doing it. The Relay for Life is a 27-year-old event at this point, and it's the largest fundraiser of any in the world. So we have luminarias, and we have this luminaria event that's really cool, and we light up bags in honor or in memory of someone you may have lost from cancer. And that's really cool. And the reason why I do it is because I lost my cousin to bone cancer. And there's this 12-year-old girl that's got leukemia, and I just think of her every time that I go out to raise money, things like that. And we have incentives, which are really cool, that they give out T-shirts and camping and stuff. You know, I get things from time to time. It's really cool. All right, so to conclude, what can we do about it? Well, obviously we want to exercise more. There's a WebMD article that I read from August. This is that exercising regularly for women reduces breast cancer by 40%. And for men can reduce prostate cancer by up to 30%. So we know that works, and eating well. And everybody can serve. You know, no matter what skills you have, you can find an opportunity in your community, and you can get involved. You know, whether it's time or whatever you do. That's from serve.gov. That's a government agency, and you can go on the web. And the Cancer Society has their own website, cancer.org. an 800 number that you can call 24/7 and get an actual person who knows all about the resources that are available. They're not going to pawn you off to somebody else, which I think is really cool. So check us out. And we also, just really quick, we do wigs, and we give rides, and I give rides even to cancer patients to their treatment. And we have a Hope Lodge, which is similar to the Ronald McDonald House, and that helps families of cancer patients. And I'll end with a quote from Lance Armstrong, and I'm going to read this because it's a quote, obviously. When you think about it, what other choice is there but to hope? We have two options, medically and emotionally: give up or fight like hell. So I thought that was kind of cool. And so check us out, volunteer, do something if you can. And if you even heard, this is a side note, Big Brothers and Big Sisters have 300 people on the waiting list for people to help, just right here in our local community as well. So thanks.
Thank you.
Great job.